Hi there, thank you for joining me. My name's Kate and today we're going to do a nice simple Pilates flow, especially for anyone who's suffering with back pain, buttock pain or sciatica that runs down your leg. So first of all, let's lie on our backs and just hone in on our muscles and areas of tension. If it's comfortable, lie on your back flat. If you do need a pillow for your head or your lower back or underneath your knees, then please use it. I want you to rest your palms by your sides and just take a nice deep breath. I'm going to do a body scan right from the top to the bottom, trying to find those areas of tension so that you are aware of them. On your next breath, I want you to hone in around your skull and the back of your neck. And can we sink that a little bit further into the mat? Letting go of any tension around your jaw, your neck, and taking the shoulders away from the ears. On your next breath, I want you to think about your rib cage and your upper back, and your shoulder blades are sinking down into your mat. And then on your next breath, down into your belly button and your lower back. Now you should have a natural curve in your lower back there, but let it go heavy and sink into the mat as much as you can without pushing it. Your belly should be soft and down into your pelvic floor as well. Are you clinging and clenching, or can we release? Let your hips go soft, let them turn outwards. Next big breath. Let the backs of your knees release, quads release. Send that all the way down to your toes. Let it go heavy. Last big breath. Same again, head, shoulders, chest, belly, hips, knees, toes. Now perhaps there's an area of your back or your leg that you're feeling that extra tightness. Let's take one leg up into a bent position before the next leg comes up. And that takes a bit of pressure off the back. And going into some pelvic tilts. So as we inhale, we're going to create a nice big space underneath the back. And then as we exhale, you're going to push it down. Peel your tailbone up, squeeze your bottom. Inhale, release. Exhale, squash. Now if the breath is too difficult, just relax and just go with your normal. Try not to think about it too much. Let's just get this nice isolated pelvic rock. Release and open, and then squash down. And as you squash down, you might automatically feel your belly button engage, those deeper muscles turning on, and a squeeze through your buttocks. You're going to peel up this time as you squash down. Just peel up, gently up onto your ribs and back down. Keeping that, what we call posterior tilt in your pelvis. So you're tilting it backwards. And you're squashing your back. You're squeezing your bottom even more. Digging in with your feet and lifting your hips up. Now let's only go as far as you're comfortable. Rolling that little bit further up to your shoulder blades, keeping your shoulders down. Nice balance between your feet. Inhale down, release. Exhale as you squash, squeeze, peel up, press the palms down. And we'll just go one more. Getting a nice articulation in the spine. And back down again. Find your neutral spine. So we're not arched and we're not squashed, but we're somewhere in the middle. Palms by your side. Let one knee just fall out to the side, keeping the other one nice and steady. So we're getting a nice hip rotation, but trying to keep the pelvis nice and stable. Same to the other side. Let it drop out as far as it's comfortable. Feel a nice pull into your inner thigh. And back in. Same again. Let it go out without twisting through your ribs or your upper back. And same to the other side. And again, here you might feel like one side is a lot tighter. So the next time you do it, that's the one you're going to focus on a little bit more. This time, let's glue the knees and heels together. Palms by your sides again. Drop both knees off to the same side. Again, just as far as you can. You'll feel your ribs and your upper back peel off the mat. That's okay. Gently to the other side. And even a few little crunches in the back is okay. They're just called little cavitations, releasing of pressure. Let's go one more each side. Keep the knees together. Again, release when you get down there. Take a nice breath so that you're not forcing it or resisting it. And to the other side. And everyone's going to be slightly tighter on one side. We're not dominant on both sides. We tend to carry on one side. It's going to be slightly tighter. That's okay. Let's engage a little bit through our tummy muscles now. So we're going to bring the ribs down. And as you blow out, you should feel these muscles hardening slightly. Inhale, you release them. Exhale, you harden. You're going to lift one leg. You're going to stretch it away. And back in again. Same again. We'll do 4 on this side. And as you lengthen it away, you should feel your muscles tighten even more, trying to avoid arching this back. So we're turning these muscles on just for another 2. And 1. And let's go with the other side. Nice in-breath first. Exhale, lift the leg. As you feel you're just turning these muscles on, lengthen it away. And in. So we're just trying to get some stability through the pelvis and the lower back, waking up these front tummy muscles. Last one on this side. And release back down. Bring one knee up, bring the other one up. This time do squash the back and give it a nice little hug, rolling around if you want. And then gently we'll work into a bit of sciatic nerve pulling. So you're going to let one leg go, take the other one up to your chest. And then you're going to grab it behind your knee, holding it into your belly. How straight can you get that knee? Until you feel this starting to pull. And hopefully you feel the difference as you pull your toes up towards you. Is that just a muscle tightness here? Or is that a nerve tightness and you feel it coming up into your buttock or back, down into your calf or your toes? Let's release that and go again. So up to the ceiling, toes up towards you. And then this time you're going to press your heel a little bit further as your knee starts to straighten as far as that allows. Release, bring it back into your chest. Same again, lengthen, toes up, and then press the knee away. Big, strong sciatic nerve stretch. One more on this side. And even if you're not having a lot of pain, that can provoke a little bit of tingling or sensation down the leg, and that would just be a normal sensation. If it's there all the time and you're making it worse with that, let's just tease it, okay? Other leg up to your chest, hands behind your knee. Start to straighten the knee, but keep it up. And then bring your toes up towards you, turn it on. and release. So we don't want to hold these stretches for anything more than 5 seconds because we're pulling on those nerves and they're not elastic, so they're not happy when you try and stretch them. Once more here, toes up and release. So the next time, as you come up, you're going to push that knee away, still holding onto it to support the leg, and release. Now, is that side easier or harder than the opposite side? Release, bring it up again, press away, straightening that knee as much as you can, feeling that pull all the way down the leg, and release. One more here, lengthen the leg, straighten the knee, toes up, pulling quite tightly there, and then relax. Using this knee, you're going to pull yourself up into sitting nice and tall. From here again, let's try some nice little pelvic tilts, holding onto the knees and starting to curl from your lower back first. So again, it's that posterior tilt back, roll the back, and then let's get the upper back involved. Let's stretch the upper back, shoulders forward, chin down, sit up tall, inhale, and go again. Rolling down, use your knees for support, and up. And again, at this last point, as you lean back, you should feel your abdominals turning on. But really, we're just wanting a nice mobilization into your spine. Let's just do one more. Exhale as you go back. And that helps you create a bit more tension into your abdominals. Let's open up this time. So we're going to go back. We're going to take one hand off and stretch it behind you, opening up as much as you can. Follow it round with your hands. Feet and knees stay stable. Bring it up, sit up tall. Other side, roll down first. Hand off, open up. Upper back twist. And bring yourself back up. One more each side. Focus on this roll down, curl through the spine. We've got to be able to bend. Now let go of one hand and follow it round with your eyes. Getting a nice chest open, upper back twist. Same onto the other side. And everything we're doing here is very controlled and slow, but as you get more comfortable, you can start speeding it up. Now, can we flatten the legs and sit nice and tall? Again, this might be a little bit too strong down any sciatica pain, so if you do need, then bend your knees. Okay, I'm going to keep my legs straight, keeping the back straight as much as we can, and I'm going to reach forward beyond the toes. Again, as much as the back allows, as much as your lats and your stretch through the shoulders, head down. Now peel yourself up, stack your spine and reach up to the ceiling. And let's go again. So a fold forward beyond your toes as much as you can. Push your knees down into the mat, bring your toes up towards you. Head down and then slowly rise back up to the ceiling. Let's just do one more heel. Again, squash the back, arch the upper back, reaching forward. Always breathing through the moment so that you're not bracing or breath holding. And release there. Okay, let's open the legs up. And again, working into a fold but with a bit more rotation. So we'll come into our saw, arms nice and wide. We're going to rotate round and then bend down towards opposite hand and foot. So I'm forward folding, reaching on the diagonal, opposite arm is behind me. I'm getting a nice pull through there as we go down towards that toe. Same round to the other side, twist. Keep the arms open, saw off that baby toe. And again, rotate, lift up through the spine, down towards that opposite toe, and up, and the other side, and down. Good, always breathing. Relax those shoulders, bring the legs together, and we'll rotate round onto hands and knees. So again, this sort of position is really nice for anyone with back pain. We're getting you in a nice supported position like a table, okay? Let's keep our back in those neutral spines again, so we're not sinking too much and we're not arching too much. So nice neutral spine here, lengthen the neck and keep your shoulders away. We're going to stretch one leg out, so again thinking about the stability around our lower back. Lengthen the leg and bring it in. Other side, lengthen it away, up to hip level and bring it in. Let me come one step forward. Take the weight over on the opposite knee, make sure that you're not dipping through a hip. Squeeze up through that opposite glute, point your toe, lengthen the spine and release. Same on the other side. Always breath. Inhale together, exhale away. And one more here. And together. We're going to come into a knee plank here. So the legs go a bit further back. Your hands stay where they are. And as you draw your hips in, we're looking for knees, hips and shoulders to be in line. Exhale when you're here. Inhale, lay off. Exhale, bring it in again. You should feel this working a little bit more through your tummy muscles, your back muscles, squeezing through your glutes a little bit. And inhale off. Again, let's add a rotation. So we're coming in. We're peeling off one hand, so digging in with your knee and rise up. Same on the other side, keeping this knee plank strong through the tummy muscles. Don't let your hips dip. Let's lift up, opposite hand, up to the ceiling. And back down. Lay off if you need. Bring your hips in. Nice and strong. Shoulders down. Lift one hand and rotate. And same to the other side. And back. We're going to sit into our child's pose, knees nice and wide, stretching your hands, hips to your heels, head down. A lovely resting position, nice for the glutes, the lats, the upper back. Gently peel yourself up. Let's stretch into our glutes. So pigeon pose, one knee forward, twirl your ankle around the other side, and then lengthen through that back leg. Same on the other side. Again, everyone's a little bit tight through hips and glutes. It's not a common position or stretch. So be gentle with it. Just sit yourself down as far as is comfortable, getting a nice pull through the buttock. Okay, last bit of strengthening, over onto our side. We're going to lift up into a side plank, knees together, heels together, elbow nice and firm underneath the shoulder, lifting up through the hips, working into our side glutes, side obliques here. Inhale down, exhale lift. So shoulder and upper body are taking a lot of the strain, and we're working through our abdominals again. Back is in a nice neutral position, so hopefully not a lot of load or strain going through that. To make it harder, you can open up through the top hand and lift the bottom leg as well. Inhale down, exhale lift. And again, you're working into those side glutes, which are again a big stabilizer of your lower back. Okay, one more here. And back down. Let's come onto hands and knees once more time. Your cat-cow here. So this time we are going to inhale and lift up and let the belly drop. Exhale as you curl everything down. Flossing through your spine, inhale up. Exhale, curl and bend everything down. One more. That exercise in isolation is really nice first thing in the morning or last thing at night. Okay, the other side. Same again, elbow underneath shoulder, keep it down. Knees and heels together. A little push up and squeezing the glutes, pushing the hips forward. And inhale down. Exhale, lift. Strong through this bottom oblique this time. And down. Okay, keep with that if you're happy. If you want to make it slightly harder, just lifting up into a nice star plank and down. Two more here. Nice and strong. Stretch that leg away. And last one. And back down. Okay, sitting up nice and tall in a seated position, either cross-legged or feet together. Okay, again, let's lengthen through the spine. Really think about what are your postures and positions of the day. Are we sat on a sofa a lot, which is almost too comfortable and you're sinking into it and there's nothing supporting you? Are you in a desk chair that's forward and you're in front of a computer? Or are you sinking back into your chair and again there's not enough support? Or you're just in those positions for too long? So like we hear a lot, there are no bad postures, it's just being able to change them often and not prolonged or straining into one position. Move as much as you can, and if you're stuck for a long time, then come down and do a few little stretches on the floor before you go back. Okay, so let's stack our spine nice and tall. Let's lift through the back of the neck to avoid this poking chin. Let's keep the shoulders down, away from the ears. Hands across your chest, let's rotate round. Other side. Good, down into our side stretch, palm down, arm up over the top. Same on the other side. Good, and release. Let's stretch forward. Again, head down, shoulders forward. And then draw those palms back behind us. Pull them down away from the shoulder blades. Squeeze open the chest. Good, one last one here. Forward fold. Curl down, let your knees drop. Opening up the hips, opening up the chest, getting your upper back moving as much as you can. And that will help take the tension away from your lower back.